G'day, welcome back to Factorio. I did it. I built the wall. Yep. I built the wall that I said I was gonna do. And I have everything ready to go. All I have to do is connect this red wire to that red wire. And then it'll just work. So let's go up there and do that. We'll take this guy up, obviously. And I think what we might do is actually just occupy that station there, or that holding area, just so we don't block this. God damn it. All right. So we're going to go to there first then. All right. So we should be getting the S. Yep. The S is gone. And did the train leave? It did. It is on its way. Now, is this going to empty? It probably won't, will it? Oh, yeah, it will. Yep. So this should put out an A signal. Yes, it did. And it put out the O signal. So now this train, where is it? It's down here. Here it is. Yep. So it's going to go to the oil, fill up on its oil. Then it's going to go and rearm. Oh, this is awesome. Can we, see the actual... I guess not. I want to see the actual train. All right, so this station will turn off, obviously, after it's... There it is, turned off. And now it's going to go back and rearm. And is there still a D on the... Oh, there's still an S, which is the D. Yeah, so it's going to come down here and it's going to stop into this one. It's going to rearm. Wow, it takes a while to rearm. I might have to make this like four for each wagon. Wait, where are you going? What the? Oh god, it actually went back to here. That's, yeah, that's pretty understandable actually. And now it's going to the station. There it is, satisfied. And then it goes. So what's the signals? Yet no signals at all. So all the stations are turned off. Actually, no, it needs more oil. All right, now all the stations are off. Actually, no, the rearming is back on. Why is the rearming station on? He just did a loop. Is that it? Are you done now? Jesus. All right, it could do with a little bit of work. I admit. It's pretty good though. I'm pretty proud of it. All right, let's go back to base. Okay, so the next train we have to set up is the logistic train. It's gonna carry the robots and all the repairing things. Something else I want to get sorted out is the fact that we get lots of this. So these are all miners that need to be picked up. And it's flashing and warning me because it's in a robot network, but there's no construction bots here. So if I just put like a stack of construction bots in each outpost, they'll be able to pick those up and they'll put it in the storage, in the logistics storage. And what we could do is we could send another train to come and it'll pick up anything that's in the logistics storage box. And that's how we can flush out this sort of area with stuff that we don't need. And as well as that, it can possibly drop off like walls and turrets just in case things get destroyed. And then that way the construction bots can replace things. Yeah, and we can put repair packs in there so they can repair this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break from the trains for a little while. I think we've spent long enough on the trains. I think what we're gonna do today is get the smelting fully set up. I want to get ready to set up the bot-based bus. That is quite a mouthful. I guess I should probably clarify what inspired me to run with this design rather than to have just a massive robot network and just let the bots do what they want. If we push a really big bot factory, just have a look at this. That's like nothing compared to how messy it'll look. Just with all these bots just flying around everywhere. That's what happens in a bot base. What I want to do is sort of direct the bots so there's only like one flow of traffic type of thing, similar to what we have here. So bots are either going to be going like from the train station to here, or they're going from here to here, dropping off stuff, and it's a lot cleaner. I don't mind looking at that. I can see what's happening without losing my mind. So if we have every item that gets smelted, if we have those just being transferred along the bus and getting dropped off into the various stages, like getting turned into circuits, and then the circuits get injected onto the bus, and then the bus bots carry it to where it needs to go, like up to here, and then there'll be another group of bots that grab it from there and bring it up. That's kind of the direction I'm going. Okay, that's where I think anyway. It's probably going to be terrible, but I'm keen to try it. I'm curious to see if it'll actually work. Okay, so these passive providers are just in range of this line. So essentially we need to get, I actually got a blueprint of it. We need to get these as compressed in here as we can without I don't know. Need to get as many of these in as we can. This is basically one blue belt of whatever ore we want. Because I did a little bit of research here. So I originally had about double the size of this, and one of the one iron, one copper, and one chest wasn't enough to fill all of these, like supply them. Because remember, we're still limited by the throughput of a belt, even though it's being poured into a chest and robots are taking it to wherever it needs to go. That's still our choke point. It's going to be how much ore we can fit through into the chest. So after my testing, this seemed to be a fairly decent setup. 14 smelters. It allows for a little bit of backup, which I think is better than consuming too much. So what if we just worked out how many of these we could fit end to end? And should we stack them together like that? Yes, why wouldn't you, you dickhead? It's literally just going to save you lots of space. So we could do that there, that's 2. And then it goes up to that blue belt, which means we could fit one there. We could fit 3 here. But the robo ports are going to be a bit of a pain. How far can we push this? Okay, nice. Nice, yes. Remember, these belts aren't going to be here. In fact, fuck off, belts. Nobody likes you. Yeah, just do that, I guess. And don't need that. And get rid of those as well. And am I auto trashing those? No. Gone. Okay. So that's the most vertical space that we can leave us. Whoops, that's the wrong one there. So if we go directly under that, are they not even? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Better? What a mess. Okay, and I think it was right there, wasn't it? So if we push that right up to there, that's where it will go. I'm just going to stamp that down. And then remove what we need to. Actually, the copper's going to go as well. We'll sort it out. Beautiful. Now, this is a blank slate, so the requested chest does not have anything being requested. What happened to all my speed modules? Whatever. I had a thought as well. Like, see how in this particular network, we have some belt and some random underground belt sitting in here. The reason that is happening is because I am auto trashing stuff. And so it goes into here, and then it doesn't matter which network I go into. Whatever logistic bot is free comes and grabs it and puts it in their storage. I have an idea to rectify that. It involves that new train we're going to set up in the future. But basically, it'll come in and it will request every item that is currently in the game. Like 4,000 of it. And what we can do is we can set an offset for the items that are allowed in this area. So for things like iron ore and copper ore, we would set those to negative 4,000. So then that way they cancel each other out, and the train will only request the items that aren't allowed in this zone. And then it can drop it off at the restocking hub where it's most likely going to be useful. So yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to be a fun way to do it. I'm not going to say it's going to be the best way, but I think it's going to be fun. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get rid of all of this crap actually, because it's all in the way. All right, this is going to take a while, so I will be back. I will be back afterwards. Okay, I think I have it all cleared up. I guess technically that's going to be cut off somewhere as well, because we'll have the loaders sorting it out. Something else about this setup is because there's going to be so many bots here. We can't just have like this, you know, one in each corner type of thing. I mean, we're going to have to fucking litter the place with roboports to have enough charging. So we might have to take into account that we'll have to have a dedicated row of roboports every now and then. Unless we want to possibly... No, even then, that's not going to be enough. Like, we're going to have dedicated rows. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were going to do that to me. Can we stretch this out further? Or can we just go... Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, cool. So let's do 3 of these bad boys. All lined up. So we can't do another one, can we? We can. Shit. Hmm. Why are the substations all weird? Someone's not meant to be there, is there? No, okay, that's it. All right, that means that's in my blueprint, isn't it? Get out of here, you. All right, that's better. Okay, so we can't do that because that'll overlap the like that'll put two substations too close together. It'll drive me nuts. But we can do it like that. But we need to remember we need to place an extra 2 machines to keep the same ratio. So that's 2 extra we need to place. That's 4 extra. So we need to set this up to where we're placing 4. Like that. Oh yeah, the substations. What if we do that? But we remove the last 2 machines. And then that means we don't need these here. That's still touching that one, isn't it? Yes. Awesome. And you are most likely going to have to move, my friend. I just picked up a bunch of construction bots. My construction bots are down here, so I know when I've picked up extras or if I'm missing some. Okay, yeah, so this is good. I'm feeling pretty good about that. That's 3 blue belts, if I've calculated it right. We're gonna need more roboports. What else do we need? Fuck knows. It doesn't really minimize the distance that the bots will be traveling, because they will have to go all the way over here to pick up the ore and then travel all the way back. But I think it'll be fairly uniform, like they'll all be traveling along the same lines. Whereas if there's multiple different ingredients all over the place, yeah, it just becomes a shit fight of robots. So I think this will still be okay. It's not going to be the most efficient, but we're not going for the most efficient. We're trying something because it's going to be fun. Okay, now, will we need another row of robot ports in here? Let's just take a copy of that for now. If we do some of these, yeah, we can't fit that in. We could fit 3 more in, and then there's not enough room for another row of roboports. Damn. Because this is the furthest distance we can. How many roboports do we have here? 31. 31 times 4 is 124. So it's 124 charging stations, and we're gonna have around 2,000 logistic bots for the smelting area. But we'll most likely need to increase that. That was just in my testing. 2,000 seemed to work pretty good. Is 124 per row. Yeah, I think we could get away with that. What if what if we space out the roboports, or not that far, but what if we have it like right up against this bottom row? So it'd be, there. And we just have another row. Just like that. Because we're going to have, that's 6 lines of iron. And then we'll probably end up having 9, just to make it even. Then there's going to be probably 9 of copper as well. So that's these 2 plus an extra one underneath this. Oh, I wanted space for more just in case I needed more more iron and more copper. Yep, all the logistic bots are gone. 1,000 of them. They're all busy. They can't keep up. All right, copper. What was it? 200. I think we're gonna do 200. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or what, but I don't know. It's, yeah. I think because it's going to be so difficult to tell how our production is going, because I'm so used to being able to look at belts and tell exactly what my factory is doing. If I can't see like resources disappearing and stuff, I'm going to have a hard time tracking down issues. So if we have a buffer, at least we'll be able to check the production tab and we'll see when we're consuming more than we're producing. Because if we keep these, if we don't have a buffer, then we can only consume what we're producing. Yeah, we really don't have enough charging stations. This looks pretty good up here. But down here, this is not what you want to see. All these robots are useless at the moment. They can't do anything. They're all lining up to charge on these 4 pads. So that's why we need to just litter this. Oh, that's crazy. Oh god, I linked them. I linked the networks. Have you still got the right amount of robots? No. You were missing a bunch. You had about 800 there before. And how many do we have in here? 1956. How many are free? There's quite a few. I'm just going to see if I can steal 300 of them. So how are we looking? It looks like all the chests are full already. That's brilliant. Okay, so what we want to do is like right here. I guess that's kind of... we'll have to sort that out. Ideally, the gears are going to get made somewhere else. So we'll do that. And we will request iron plate. We'll see how 100 goes for these guys. We will do the same here. Let's just copy this because I don't have any yellow belt. Okay, requester, chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still haven't gone to 6 belts yet. I planned for that so long ago. Okay, I'm gonna actually put quite a bit in here, keeping that that buffer up. Okay, so we'll do the same for copper. Shit, that's for... God damn it. Ideally, it would be back here. Damn circuits. That's it's another thing that's gonna have to move. Is that right? Okay. There we go. I wonder what I'm going to do with all this belt that I've made. Like, I don't really have a use for it. Oh yeah, steel. Wait, that doesn't need to go up there. Oh god damn it. Undo. Take that and that. What a mess. This is awesome. Okay, let's get rid of... Ah, shit. I just saw... Okay, cut this. We need to put this up here. We're just... Yeah, we're feeding it in there. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Prioritize right. Yep, okay, so green circuits will be coming out again after we connect up copper. You idiot. There we go. Okay. Geez, that belt emptied really quickly. Yeah, we've got a shitload in local storage at the moment, so that's going to get chewed up first. And then after it consumes it all, it'll be running over here, grabbing them. So ideally, we would have bots in this area, bringing it up to chests here. And then we'd probably just belt it over, I guess. And then it would go... Yeah, and then it would go into passive providers and the bots would take it the rest of the way. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to grab it from the machines now. Did they go through that storage already? Jesus. There was like 4 full chests there. Do we have any logistic bots? We're using about 1,500. And look how many are charging. Poor little bastards. Look at them. Yeah, we're going to have to rethink this. Need lots and lots of charging. What I was thinking is possibly because we only need two-thirds of a row as steel, I was going to make the other third for stone bricks. But I'm not sure if that's smart because we might have to expand steel and we might have to expand stone. So I think we'll just do the entire row steel. And we'll do a little bit of stone down the bottom here. Like here somewhere. Let's just do that and then get rid of that. Try not to remove my piping. Still connected? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of these. Can I bring this back and actually store that as a blueprint? Look at that. They can charge while I'm sprinting full speed. That's awesome. Did I forget something? Oh, what the? Oh, it's just a wall again. Yeah, next time I build these, push these back a little bit. It's a mental note. Make sure there's enough room in this gap for the biters to congregate first before they actually reach the walls. Because they actually they get a couple of bites on before the flame turrets can get them. In fact, like it even just having like 2 rows of these like all the way back here would suffice. Like it'd be huge. It's coming along. Soon this will be our bus. But it'll be a lot denser. It'll just be like thousands of robots just flying in a straight line carrying all our materials. We're going to have to do something about this too. Because 5,000 robots trying to charge off 5 machines is not going to end well for us. So yeah. We'll have to have like multiple rows of roboports down the bot bus. All right, that is going to be all I can do today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As always, don't forget to lead your targets, and I will see you next time.